Today I'm going to take this lawnmower deck off and see if what they're saying is true, if I can get it apart. And then I'm going to change the blades while I have the deck off. So I'm not going to bore you with taking this deck off because I think you might be able to figure it out. If not, let me know and I will make another video of getting this deck off the lawnmower. Okay, I went ahead and pressure washed my deck so it's all clean underneath. And now I'm going to try to get it up on sawhorses. This thing's heavy, so it's nice if you had help. Another thing I forgot to mention is make sure to take a picture if you don't know how these belts go back on. The only one you have to worry about right now is the drive belt. The only one you have to worry about is the drive belt because it's the only one that's loose. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to need to pay attention to these belts here. This drive belt goes obviously to the top pulley, comes around and around and over to the motor, back around and just continuous. So we can just take that one off and set it aside. Remember which one it is. And then here you do have the belt, which I'm not necessarily going to take them off all the way unless I have to, because what my plan is taking these off, knocking them through so I can see if there's a seal on the top and bottom, because if there's a seal, that tells you it's worthless greasing this thing until you move the inner part of the seal so the grease can squirt up into the bearing that's in here. I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay, I got that up there. Means that there's nobody around to help me get that up there. And now let's see about getting this thing apart. Okay, I got this first one out. I wanted to try it out. I left the nut on. I loosened it, left the nut on. I took my piece of wood in which I was following the grain. The grain goes this way, so it makes it tougher to hit this way. I put this on when the nut was on there. I gave it just one good whack with the hammer and the whole thing popped out. But this one here is showing me, get on this other side here. I didn't clean this out real well, but you can see there's the bearings are right there. So that tells me this is good to go ahead and grease it. The seal's not there to prevent the grease from going inside, and so that makes me happy. Now I can grease this in faith. You can see it's already been greased before when we first got it, and then found out, or so we heard, some of your lawnmowers have a seal right here. You need to take a razor blade or something and just kind of get that thing out of there, but only on the inside, not on the side that goes to the outside of the deck, just inside here. This here is a 48-inch John Deere mower, the X380, and it's about going on 3 years old, and this is the first time I've taken this apart to see whether that was a problem or not. It's not a problem. Let's put it back together and get it on the mower. Okay, as you can see, I got the belt back on. This is one thing that John Deere made really nice. Take your wrench, 3/8, you stick it in there, you get the belt on, you can move that spring by pulling this thing, and you can easily get the belts on where they need to go. So here, starting here, we came around the first blade pulley, came around on that lower one, around and back where the spring is. There's a sheave here. It comes around to this belt or this blade, back over here to this blade, and we're back at the start again. Now let's go ahead and get the drive belt on, and this here we'll figure it out. Give me a second. I got the belt back on. Comes around this pulley. This is facing the front of the mower. We come around, this is a spring tension one, around this here, and this shoots clear forward. And like I said, when you're installing this, you can use this. This actually is, we'll call it backwards. The wrong hole. This goes into this one, and you can release the tension by pulling this and easily get it up onto the motor sheave. Isn't that nice? So let me get this thing upside down and change the blades. Okay, this blade, the nut, is metric. It's a 18, and the other side, it was American. I don't remember what it was, but you'll find out. They're a bit rounded. That's from cutting sticks and everything else. This here little piece that goes around here, it's held on, kind of spring loaded onto the shaft. That there's to help protect if you get strings or anything else wrapped around here, doesn't cut into the bearing. Okay, I also wanted to show you, I have the water hose hooked up. And I'm going to show you just what it looks like when it sprays. So that's what it looks like when it sprays and you have your lawnmower blades turned on. The one blade will carry it to the next, to the next.